So I will present my research to the high school students. So they will be my audience. Uh, so my presentation topic is a hidden gear in our body that could reveal illness. Hello, everyone. I hope all you are very well, and I feel really inspired that I'm seeing lots of young generation are coming to this presentation and looking for some information. Maybe they will think about the science or how we are doing research, how little contribution to the basic science could help us build lots of tools for our health sciences. So today I will talk about a very little very little or tiny editing machine in our body. Don't be surprised that we have a machine in our body. Really, we have lots of machine. If we think like that, we have lots of machine in our body that could help us to keep healthy and can even help us to cure some fatal diseases like cancer. So before going to the discussion, we can talk about little bit basics about some body fundamentals of our body. So our everything of our body is made of building blocks that are called cells. So every cells needs instruction to work for working. We will not talk about the uh, we will not talk about the instruction how they are making or how they are coming to the cells, but we'll talk about in what format they are coming to the cells. This instruction come as a draft format. So when they are coming by a draft format, it needs to be polished. So that's when the tiny editing machine called spliceosomes comes in and start working. It doing the polishing of the our instruction, draft instruction, so that the instruction get polished, other machinery can read it, and cells can use it for its own work. This spliceosome has lots of parts. One small but very important part is called U4. If U4 is not get assembled correctly or properly, the entire machine breaks down. It's really surprising to me. So we can think of the spliceosome as a machine and U4 as one of the vital gears. So as we have seen that U4 is very vital, I am focusing on how U4 is built and what happens if the process goes wrong during the construction. So for construction of U4 and other parts of the machinery, there is a very special factory in our cells. And in one of the key parts or workers of this factory is called X. Previously, we used to think that X is just a helper, nothing else. But now, the days goes, we are learning it much more important. When I look closely during my some research and experimentation at how U4, the gear, is assembled, I have noticed that when the worker X is missed or reduced, U4 doesn't form properly. It's like trying to assemble the gear without the right tools. The shape becomes off and it cannot connect to the rest of the machine. Very, very surprising to me. When I check those phenomena or characteristics, it feels me very surprising. Although U4 and X is small, They play a crucial role in ensuring the instruction in our body work properly. So now I try to understand how eggs in U4 assembly work and what is the role. I'm using special tools to lower the levels of X in human cells. That's why I'm growing human cells in our laboratory so that I can work on it, and then tracking what happens to the U4 gear, whether it still gets made, where it goes, or who it fails to connect with. I'm performing some analysis to uncover exactly which other parts are talking to X during this process, almost like building a map of the assembly line. So what I expect from this research is a clear what is called outline or picture of how U4 is built step by step, and where things falls apart when X is missing. By knowing the sequence of U4 construction, we can start to predict how certain cancer might begin even long before symptoms show up. And here's the hope. Here's the hope for everyone. If we understand how the gear U4 is built and why X is so essential, we may one day design some test to catch when the editing machine is malfunctioning. That means the earlier detection of fatal diseases, cancer. Even more, if we can restore or replace what is missing by some other things, we might be able to fix the machine before it causes damage. That's why there is a dream. Just using a basic science or contributing in basic science can help us to build a real tools for the health science.